Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you a little story about a college student who thought that she could do it all. She would wake up every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, went through soccer workouts, went through her daily activities, going to class, going to meetings, would do homework until like the wee hours of the night, really late, would average about 2 hours of sleep almost every night. And one day she woke up and her eyes were almost swollen shut. Her throat was the exact same way, almost closed off, extremely high fever, was so fatigued to the point of not even being able to get out of bed. She ended up at the doctor and eventually in the hospital with infectious mononucleosis. And she missed school for an entire month and a half, and it was not a good deal at all. And as many of you could probably guess by now, that girl was me. This was a reality of mine a couple years ago, and it has affected me ever since. A lot of you are probably wondering what exactly is infectious mononucleosis. According to CAFASO 2015, in an article titled, "What is Infectious Mononucleosis?" from Healthline, mononucleosis, which is also referred to as mono by many people, refers to a condition caused by the Epstein-Barr virus. Typically it occurs in teens and young adults, although it could be contracted at any age, and it is transmitted through saliva. This is really dangerous for our age group because, like I said, college students, we are kind of the target market for this virus, and once you have it for life. It has affected me ever since I've had it 2 years ago. And as a result of that, I've been able to do a lot of research about it and learn about it in order to better myself. Because mononucleosis can be a life-changing disease for young adults, it is important to understand the causes and transmission, symptoms and treatment, and prevention of mononucleosis. I'm going to start off today by going over the causes and transmission of it. According to Wills, 2007, in an article titled "Don't Kiss and Swell, Managing Mono" from ABC News Network, mono is caused by the Epstein-Barr virus, and it has an incubation period of 4 to 6 weeks, and it's transmitted through saliva. So that could be kissing, eating after someone, drinking after someone, and is most commonly contracted by adolescents and young adults. So now that we know the causes and transmission of mono, we need to talk about the symptoms and the treatment of it. According to the Mayo Clinic staff in 2015, in their article titled "Mononucleosis" from their online website, the symptoms of mononucleosis include swollen lymph nodes, sore throat, enlarged spleen, fever, rash, and headache. So none of those sound very fun, and unfortunately, there is not really a treatment for it. You can't take an antibiotic like you could if you just had a bacterial infection. And so the only thing that you can really do is get plenty of rest. You can take anti-inflammatories and painkillers. You can also take steroids if your tonsils begin to swell. That happened to me, and the steroids really helped. They were great. And another thing that you can do is just stay really well hydrated. So now that we talked about the treatment a little bit, we need to go over how you could prevent this from happening. And according to Sayer, 2009, in an article titled "Students Getting Mono After All These Years" from the New York Times, there are many ways that you can prevent mononucleosis. One of the big ones is don't kiss, drink, or eat after someone that you know has mono. That's probably the easiest way to get it. The second way is to get enough sleep. I think that was the biggest thing for college students. We stay up late at night writing lots of papers and doing lots of homework and hanging out with friends. And for us, 7 to 9 hours of sleep is what you really need to be getting as a college student. I know that I was not doing that. Another way is to relieve stress as much as possible, because stress actually reduces your immune system. It doesn't work as well. Another way is to get tested for the Epstein-Barr virus, so you know that if you're a carrier or not, to stay away from people and not have them drink or eat after you. And another great way is to just have a balanced diet, get plenty of vitamin C to stay healthy. So, in closing, today you have learned about the causes and transmission of mono, its symptoms and treatment, as well as the many ways to prevent it from occurring. I just want to say that I hope you learned from my lesson. You are a college student, but you are not invincible, so you really need to take care of yourself and stay well.